All right, so we have our screen presently. If you notice, the AWS console becomes open for us, but we can click on the Open Console window, which will open this AWS console on a different page. So if you want to open this on a different page, we can click on this window and then open this on a different page. Once we open this on a different page, the AWS console looks like this. All right, so once we open this on a different page, the AWS console looks like this for us. First thing we will do is I'm going to just copy this link, paste it again. So we have now two links for us. In these two links, I will first go to the first link. In the first link, I will go to search, and there I will put Amazon SageMaker AI. I will select Amazon SageMaker AI, and then inside Amazon SageMaker AI, I will go to notebooks. So I will select notebooks, and here I will click on create a notebook instance. But before I do that, I will go back into the second window of the console and click on IAM, Identity and Access Management. Inside Identity and Access Management, I will go into the roles, and inside the roles, I will go to create role. I will go to AWS service, and there I will type SageMaker, and then inside SageMaker, I will look at the execution role. I will click on next. Here it is offering to give me Amazon SageMaker full access. I will click on next and give it a name. So I will call it SageMaker Lab role. And inside this role, I do see the permission set. I will click on create role. And now after the role is created, I see myself having the new SageMaker Lab role. I can click on this role, and here I can see that I have the permissions associated with them. I can go on the right upper corner. I can say add permissions, and then I can say attach some policies. I will look for S3, and in the S3 policies, I can see that there is Amazon S3 full access. Plus, I will also look at the Cloud Watch, and I will add the Cloud Watch read only access. Okay, so let me just add it one by one. So when I clicked on S3, I have S3, I will say add permissions. Okay, and I have CloudWatch, evidently read only access. So three types of access I have. Once I have done that, I will go back. I have made some changes. I can also attach one more policy, maybe CloudWatch. Sorry, CloudWatch. Uh, mm, Let me try this one. Add permissions. Okay. So four of these roles I have added in. Now, once I've added this role, I will go back to notebooks. I will click on create a notebook instance, and I'm going to call it lab 14. I will go into the role. So the SageMaker lab role that I created is visible here. I will create a instance. So let's give it a minute. It shows pending when I just created. So we need to wait for it to become active. Just going to refresh my screen to see once it is ready. Just take around 5 minutes to load this. Okay, looks like it is now in service. Let's open Jupyter Lab. Then I will go to add, sorry, I think I should go to new notebook and I will call this notebook. So I'll just right click, rename this notebook as connect underscore SageMaker. And I will put just a little bit of code to get my region and my details. That would be the first role for me or first file for me. And then I'm also going to create a second file, a second IP by NB file. I will go to file, new notebook. This one I will call, I will rename it Hello World Experiments. And I will put in some additional code here. Okay, so let me first check. Okay, so something is here. It's just giving me, okay, it did actually go ahead and find it. If I just try to run it again, let me see. Okay, so it has run properly, showing me the AWS region and the role that I have assigned, which is the AWS SageMaker role. If I look over here to the Hello World experiment again, I can run the experiment and log my metric. Now, once I have done that, I can actually go into CloudWatch and check the results. Now, to do that, I'm just going to go back here, open a new tab for myself. Inside the new tab, I will go to CloudWatch, and inside the CloudWatch portal, I will go into the metrics section. I will click on all metrics, and inside all metrics, I do see one of the SageMaker experiments has created one metric, which is the sample metric for me. All right, so this will actually show me the details of the sample metric which I have created for myself. All right, and I do see information pertaining to this sample metric. So this is how you would work in the AWS environment. You would create your role as well as create code in the form of IP by NB files in Jupyter notebooks, and then monitor their performance using these metrics.